Hey, brothers and sisters, it's me. I'm back for just a minute because I want to highly suggest that you go to Rumble, RUMBLE, and register because this is a platform where the conservatives have a voice and Christians, and they won't censor us, and we can't be taken down. For the time being anyway. Who knows what they'll do in the future, but for right now it's a good platform for um, those of us that makes videos and those of us on YouTube that watch other videos, because YouTube, we know, is censoring right and left, and they're getting worse and worse. Rumble is a good alternative. So um, if I start getting taken down on YouTube, then I will go to Rumble. And I highly suggest that everybody that wants to keep watching those that you watch, the conservatives and the Christians and the preachers and stuff, I suggest that you go and make an account before, YouTube really flushes everything down the drain. So anyway, I wanted to tell you that. And also, I was watching this old show that I used to watch a long time ago, and I had never paid any attention to how they put how they put messages, and I don't know that it's always the Illuminati or the dark forces that are putting it in your face. Sometimes I suspect that there were ones that was trying to get the message across and warn people. But, I'm sure a lot of it was just put in our face to say, look what's going to happen, this is going to happen, and you can't stop it. But anyway, this old show, and I was just a little kid when it was on air, was called Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And many of you older ones probably remember it, or you that watch, retro TV. So I was watching this the other night, and what happened in the show was that the southern hemisphere was on fire. The atmosphere, the sky was on fire. That was the name of the episode, by the way, was The Sky is on Fire. And what had supposedly happened was that the radiation belt above the southern hemisphere was ignited by a meteor shower. Now, that just really struck me because we've been hearing so much about the meteor um, debris fields that are coming in and the meteors that are going to hit the earth, etc., etc. And we've been hearing a lot about the radiation from the sun and the radiation from the aurora borealis. And Mike from Around the World talks about how that will, the radiation from, I think, the aurora borealis, if I'm not mistaken, will ignite and burn. So I found this very fascinating. So what they had to do was, the commander of the Seaview was the admiral on a mission to put out this fire in the skies before it could reach the northern hemisphere and destroy the world. So what his plan was to go to a certain spot and send a nuclear missile up into the atmosphere above it and blow it up so that it would just suck all that fire and the radiation out so that it would save the rest of the world. And of course he had opposition and he had to fight that and barely made it in time, but he did, etc., etc. But I thought how kind of spooky, kind of creepy, how that is just fitting right into what's going on right now in our atmosphere and in space and with our sun and our planets and the radiation and how we're being warned about it, and all the energy waves and the sun spots and solar winds that are causing earthquakes and etc., etc. I thought how funny that just lines up with everything, and how funny it just happens to come on. You know, well, I'm sure that they just go through their library of their old shows and just show them. I don't know how they do that. I don't know if they do it in order or, you know, how they do that exactly. But anything, I found it very fascinating and interesting. And also, I have noticed because I don't like network TV. I can't watch the shows now. But you know, at night I like to unwind and watch some old shows and some of the older comedies that are clean, so I can laugh. You know, it's important to laugh. It's important to unwind and to have some downtime and just do something you enjoy that is, you know, that's not um, evil, not wicked, not dirty. So I like the older shows that are still clean and everything. But anyway, I have noticed this trend in the last several months that these older shows, many of them have like um, a picture of what's happening now, of what's unfolding right before our very eyes, and they are being played. Uh, it seems to me like on purpose that these videos that contain all this stuff are being shown now and pushed now. Um, I don't know if it's like a warning or just a soft disclosure to get people prepared or what, but it does seem to be a trend. And okay, so now this is just my thoughts, but it does seem ironic and it does seem kind of coincidental to me. So who knows, maybe the Lord is causing them to show us these things in order to get us prepared for what's coming on the earth, to inform us, because God's word does say that he will do nothing unless he informs his prophets first. In other words, he will let his prophets know so that they can tell us, so the body will be prepared. All right? And that's in God's word. So I think we are being prepared. I think we are being shown these things to know what time we're in, and that we need to be in prayer, that we need to armor up and we need to get prepared for what's coming, and that we need to reach people before it's too late. Okay? So anyway, I just thought that was very interesting, and I wanted to let you know that. And anyway, I will be back when God leads me or he gives me something else, and I love you, and take care until next time. Bye for now.